Yeah, but killing the two guys around here is, I don't know, chat. Like maybe it's tough to tell when I'm talking to people like how much they know about the game or not. Like killing these people down here is possible. It's going to take me 2 to 3 turns to do it though. So if I engage these and these guys drop instantly, which they're going to, I still need to be in a position to get out, and I may not be able to do that. So I need these guys to come further back, but they're never going to walk directly into my attacks unless there's high ground involved. Yeah, I played Slay the Spire. Maybe we try to fight them over here. Hoping to get thug kills, but I don't see it. I don't see that happening. Yep, played some Slay the Spire on stream. Be good friends with Jorbs, who plays all of the Slay the Spire. Guess that guy has less range defense. Dude, I'm setting up for something. Really? Piece of shit. Doesn't work now. So the way the AI prioritizes high ground, this unit almost, if I move off here and surround that tile with like 3 spots, like 90% of the time this guy goes into that fucking tile. But that guy blocking it really fucks that up for everybody. To the point I probably get nothing out of this now. Is it worth trying to kill one raider to get stuck in here? The donkeys probably tank another half turn. If I go there, he always takes this high ground. So it'd be here, here, there, still get high grounded. Gotta shoot him with bows first either way. Shooting. Amazing. Keep up the good work, team. Awesome. I don't think we get any value out of this, unfortunately. He can go there though, right? 2, 5, 7, 9. Fine. Go there. I wish we had hit this guy even a single time with fucking bows prior to this. Shouldn't have blocked the shots. kind of want to pick the weapon up. Go there. It didn't. We just get out of here, you think? Alright. Killed 2. Traded a wound. That was a headshot. So I was saying 1 headshot away from dying to an archer. You can't get loot when you retreat like that. Got a level up on Carl. Funny. Team is upset about this. Really? Sucks. It's an accuracy penalty. Bet you if we give it 1 second, it goes back up. Yeah, what was that, brackets? This is gonna be really slow. It's really slow to get past them because they're blocking the direction we want to travel in. How are we on the council builds? And who are we on donations for? So I guess we're going to name people. Let's get this out of the way. All right. Naming starting left to right on the bottom rank, then the top rank, and then we'll do the runner last. All right, starting now. The runner's actually equal to everybody's. When we do top ranks, we'll do that too. He's as good or as bad as everybody else. He's not worse than them. So, starting with the archers. Beta Void Star. He specifically asked it for melee. I'm just going to move past it. We'll give him the first melee then. Okay. What was the build that he was requesting? 57-37. Let me just make sure we don't have any of like, probably my highest ranged roll, but no star. A lot of initiative. What was the fucking build? Like, I gotta figure this part out. This part's gonna be miserable, right? Because we're gonna be matching rolls to this. That build. Asked for. Melee Catal Mace Dude. That's too early for that. Resolve is not resolve. The fatigue. Also a bit light for that. This is not a good build for that. Where would that go? The first guy most likely to do that. Maybe that's how I do it. Maybe I do, like, take the first roll and see kind of deal. Canceled the name. No, I didn't. You mean on this? Yeah, I know. I'm looking for something that fits those stats a little bit better. Maybe do it nimble on one of these brothers. We need the fatigue that way. It's a fatigue heavy build. Doesn't need mace spec though. Here maybe. It's good melee attack, which is we're not gonna get any of these. How do we do this, chat? There's a unit character of tabs per category. All right, I guess the most likely one to make that happen is maybe this one. $93 stam, no stam stars, but good HP roll, so we can build this as a nimble brother for mechs. Fatigue. Gonna have okay melee defense early. Maybe we can get fast adaptation into that build somehow. And try to do like daggers for accuracy kind of thing. Alright, we'll try it. Alright, so this is gonna be Beta Void Star. Okay.
Quitters never win.
Does that build use dodge? One that he set up. No, it's got Battleforged and no. We can change Battleforge very easily to nimble there, since it's gonna be a nimble brother. It's a similar thing. You free hot Carl? The 3-month sub? Yeah, I don't mind this as a lone wolf campaign either. It might be fun. But we're gonna end up with all. The problem is it restricts the number of builds we can have him play at once by a lot. Doesn't want gifted, doesn't want... This is a late game build. I've had a late game build submitted. There are no characters on this team capable of running that build. All right, chat, brainstorm here. What do we do when that happens? We have someone with a very high amount of tickets in there who's gonna show up a lot when we roll, asking for a brother and a setup that isn't available until much later in the game. Do I just try to take the spirit of that build and make it work at a lower level? Do I just stick by that build and let him die a horrible death? What is the solution for that? We might be able to make this something. All right. Spirit of it? Okay. Alright. I will take the spirit of that build. If I can. Or this one anyways. Especially early game. Maybe late game I can let them be more specific about it, but it's just not realistic early game. Because there's not a character who can do that. Alright. So I'm going to tweak that. Let's take a quick look at that build then. This one. Let me pull this up. We'll do it on screen chat. I'll show you what I'm working with versus what we're dealing with here. Okay. So that's this one here. The problem is this is gonna be nimble here. We don't need mace spec in that build. Underdog's fine, berserk's fine, nimble's fine, duelist is fine, killing frenzy is fine. You need dagger spec quite badly. And student recover. I think we're gonna try this without recover, question mark. Actually early. This is a low enough attack too. We absolutely need gifted in here. And we might need more than that too. What else can we have? I'm really considering fast adaptation on that this so early. I mean, this brother's gonna finish around 70. Dagger swings a lot too. I mean, that guy can generate three attacks a turn. It's one of the more valuable perks for somebody multi-attacking with low attack. Colossus is absolutely needed in that build too. I forget. If it wasn't there, we have to address that too, because it's a nimble build. All right. We get 2 though, right? This is full 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is full 11. So a student in there anyways. Berserk, nimble, duelist, killing frenzy. This may be not a berserk build. Colossus better than gifted. No, Colossus is different than gifted. Colossus is stats, gifted is stats. The stats of melee attack and melee defense are the most valuable stats, especially in the early game, especially on the front line. Berserk is so nice for that build for repositioning. What do we normally not run on this build? Underdog for that, maybe? Yeah, it's tough to give up underdog. You can't drop duelist on that build to take advantage, not be in good spirit, right? Because nimble needs to be so much fucking earlier there. Okay, what does this actually work out to be right now? So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So nimble goes there. Okay. Don't have to take quick hands yet. So we don't have a mace to switch to, or the dagger that takes advantage of it. So I think this is building towards fast adaptation in here, possibly like this. Did I forget something? Can't remember if we actually made room for fast adaptation or not. I think we did. So then it's after 7. What's the 8th rank? Nimble is on the same rank or no? Or if there's 8 or 9. Yeah, okay, so we can Killing Frenzy before Berserk, which is what I prefer anyways. It's a better talent. Maybe even Duelist ahead of that. What am I forgetting, chat? Backstabber's trash. I've forgotten one perk that we had in there initially, but has been removed. Lost his gifted student, fast adaptation, dagger spec, nimble, duelist, killing frenzy, berserk, quick hands. Oh, it's the stamina perk. It's either recover or pathfinder. Yeah. orbs. Don't be annoying. Okay. All right. So something like that then. It's just the stuff at the right times. Still fit student in there fairly early if we believe in that. The further we push student back, the less confident we are in their survival, or the earlier the game. All right. Take a look then. Resilient? No, it's not a dodge build. Did we take no level 1 perks? Oh, we have Colossus. We want it right now. Sure. Okay. Alright. We got one guy done, chat. We're almost there. Let's keep rolling. Okay. Next up is Arender. Alright. So Arender wants a melee defense thrower. I really would like low 40s for that. That feels like a poacher role to me, or maybe a shepherd role where the stars are weird. That might be a reroll and wait. Yeah. Alright. Roll again. I just rolled Arender again. Okay, there we go. Itadiki. Alright, what was Itadiki's build? Cat with dice. Student dodge, rotate, cleaver, spear, battle forge, reach advantage, killing frenzy, steel brow, footwork. No. I mean, it's not even a build. That's just literally a... Okay. But he wants the least valuable character and wishes to die as soon as possible. Sure. Just pull that up, chat, so you guys can visualize what I just said. It's not a build. It's literally dice rolls. He took dice rolls to calculate those. So it's a full random build. And that was here. Somewhere. I think I'm nuking. Well, here and there here. Nope, that's that one. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for Itadiki. Where did it go? This one here. Well, early dodge is some stats. We can probably build someone with initiative for early dodge. Early cleaver spec isn't bad if we have some decent attack rolls. We can take a brother with slightly lowered melee defense than we'd like, higher initiative than we'd like, and attempt to fit some stats in that way. No, Itadiki, it's good, man. Good. Especially early. If I want to get the real troll builds out of the way early, that's fine, because they're going to die fairly early. And I would like to give chat a chance to actually put some builds in that they put some thought into. Alright. Alright, so who is that? Low melee defense. This person actually doesn't... I mean, early attack for cleaver and spear. I don't really want to give spears to this guy. 50 HP. Character seems close. Okay, no melee defense. Pretty low. I mean, decent. I mean, decent for a fucking whatever this is, Daytailer starting. 99 fatigue, 40 resolves. We don't have to touch resolve much. We're gonna get a lot of fatigue rolls. Footwork and spear wall do work together. Medium attack roll and high initiative for dodge. I don't really know how dodge is gonna play with high initiative, high fatigue. I think it plays poorly with high fatigue, right? Okay. Okay. What was the lowest tier option here? Was okay. There's nothing on tier 1 that I can take except student. So student it is. Not level 2. No one else is level 2. We just need to get names then. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see who's next. Dice have picked Triple P. This is the flail build, right? Which is where? Here.
Fresh from the stagecoach.
You, oh man. For the sub. Welcome. Okay. Student Gifted Colossus, Fortified Mind, Flail Mist. Okay, so we just need to fix this a little bit. Fortified Mind. Why does it have Fortified Mind? Okay. We'll just move that a little later in the build. That maybe? 2, 3, 4. Can we get specs at 4 or 5? 4, right? 2, 3, 4. No, it's 5. Okay. Okay. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How can there be 12? 1, 2. Okay, because I'm counting at 2. That's fine. I think this order works then. I mean, we need some things differently here. That should go there. That can go there. Probably want Fearsome earlier with this build. Maybe ahead of Duelist too. All right, there we go. Okay. Now, what brother really looks like they're gonna want to be doing that? It's just a, I mean, that's just a duelist build. Looking at early game duelist build with plenty of stam for headshotting. Work. 92 stam star, initiative star, but not high initiative. Bit of resolve to start with. Decent melee attack, but it won't scale well. That looks pretty close. Oh. Yeah. All right. Well, next. I don't know if this is enjoyable seeing this like this or not, chat. I know some of you are bored by it. My apologies. No one has a fucking range guy in there that they want. What does Zardov ask for when he donated? Didn't. Perfect. Zardoz can be a ranged character. We can use one of the council builds for ranged. Superstitious. Sold. Oops. God damn it. I hate that you cannot backspace. Z-A-R-D-O-Z. Z-A-R-D-O-Z. Alright. Council. Ranged. And what does council range look like? I don't even know. Let's go have a look what the new spreadsheet is saying it looks like. Something like that one. Council archer builds. Rally gun, thrower expo. Okay. Alright, next. Roll next. Professor Pandemonia. Oops. Did he have a request specifically? Question. Quick hands belts grenade person. Okay. Grenades. Well, grenade is essentially a utility item. It doesn't require a hit roll. Don't have access to grenades. Thank you, the Dark Knight Rises for the sub. Welcome, channel. So, you put a build? Okay. Have a look at the build then. There it is. So it's a thrower. I mean, it's not. I mean, it might say grenades, but it's got fucking throwing mastery in there, so that's where our damage comes from. So it's a utility thrower. Utility thrower running steel brow. Okay. All right. It's missing duelist, which you really want on a thrower, because it's a damage perk. And it's missing berserk. Also, kind of, whatever. I can build that. It's kind of like a bad thrower. Sure. All right. So I would take somebody who is not. I mean, the problem is all of our archers are poacher archers, so they're actually quite solid. I don't want to make any of them into that build. So I'm going to roll again. We'll come back to that one, Professor Pandemonia. Remind me next time we get an archer, if you're in chat. Next time we pick up somebody with range stats, preferably someone who didn't quite make it, like a frontliner who has like medium range stats. We can make them a thrower utility brother, and then we'll get some value out of that character. We'll roll again. Mr. Bucket. This was the spear wall build. Now, I think that makes the second fucking spear wall build we're starting with, but... My only two frontliners left are this guy and this guy. What do you think, Paranoid? Am I good for spear wall or not? Go last, spear wall. Okay. 56-9. Some stamina to play with. Might be better spear wall stats. Damn star, so that's gonna grow okay HP, but not a ton right now. Lower melee defense. Alright. Gonna do it here. Mr. Bucket. Meme spears. Okay. Next roll. How is this game played? Painfully as you can make it, mostly. Alright, next up is Zeldis. What did Zeldis submit? Bunch of gift subs. And also... yesterday thing, it looks like. Right, so he's probably in the build sheet. Look. All right. Where is that? Go digging. Zeldis is here. So this is the back rank. So this is a dedicated polearm build. No, I like that idea, Zeldis. It's a build I never build. And you can actually turn quite a lot of brothers into it, which is useful. Because all you need to really hit is a attack roll somewhere. I don't know if it's going to be immediately available, because this might be a good build to slap on the first, kind of like last playthrough, where we had a brother who had a triple melee attack and nothing else. Like, that makes it kind of reasonable. He's trolling. Wow, just ignore him. Could also maybe make that. Oh, it's triple P. I was gonna say we can maybe make it there, but I don't think so. 56 1-star ends up 70, 81. Don't really want a paranoid sword lance is all. Alright. Alright, we're gonna roll again then, come back to that one as well. Chat, if you catch me forgetting that I have both Arendar and Zeldis waiting on characters, please poke me. Alright, what did Magris want? Magris wanted that's the next roll I just hit. I think he just wanted a frontliner, right? Like kind of a tanky frontliner that's kind of trying to survive. And let's take a look at that build to see.
A new subscriber arrives.
Brick Hustler.
It
Thanks.
fills you with determination.
Alright. This is this. So this is a very nice early game build for someone who didn't roll absolute trash. Sure. I can make that work. I don't know what quick hands is on here for though. Why does it have quick hands? What am I swapping between at the moment? At the moment, I don't think I'm swapping between anything. Can I take a different perk for this? Cool. Alright. Yeah, it could be fast adaptation. In dagger farming. Sure. Even then, we probably want... Generally, when I'm dagger farming, I almost always have the time to swap the weapon, but sometimes I don't, I guess. Alright, so 3. So what are we missing here? So this actually has Brawny, has Recover, Indomitable, and a weapon spec. Okay, so this is a tank. I don't necessarily need a weapon spec on a tank. So the two things I would do if I was going to build this full tank is I would throw in shield spec. And I think Iron Brow is fine here. Or Steel Brow, whatever it's fucking called. And then it ends up being Recover, Indomitable for tanking like Unholds, etc. Battle Forge and Colossus. Shield spec early. It's fine, man. Okay. Alright. We'll run this. Alright. Do we have anyone who fits even remotely tank stats? Yeah, we got a guy with fucking 9 melee defense over here. And he's unnamed. Sold! Alright. Magris, the paranoid dwarf. He's a cultist too, that's perfect. Paranoid cultist. Fucking set. Right. Alright. Roll again. Got 2 archers left. Hey, Akeem. Can't build his concept right now. We don't have... Well, do we have one more front line? I think we don't, right? Okay, front line is set, so we're not going to be doing those anymore. So we're going to be looking for... Care Bear said he's been fine to be an archer. We're going to grab him, and I think Solly said he's fine to be an archer as well. So we're going to get those 2 set up as soon as I fucking roll them. I wish there was a slightly better way to select these. Rolls. Keep dice rolling. Chat, you guys are waiting on me right now to hit dice rolls. You know how unlikely that is? All right, we just hit Nallard. Nallard can be one of these guys. That's fine. Shit. Was there a special... let me just double check that Nallard didn't have a spec he wanted. He might have.
A kind gesture.
He did, actually. He wanted Greatsword AoE. Okay, so he's not available right now either. Thank you, Hayakim. And another set for you in a minute. Hank wants a flagellant as a cultist. Alright, so this one is Solly.
A resplendent offering.
I know you don't play Civ 5 anymore, but this is for providing a lot of good gameplay content, especially from your 1v1 tournament.
Thank you very much, Brick Hustler. I really appreciate the donation. I appreciate the kind words about Civ. Yeah, had a lot of fun with that game. Made some really good content with it. Content that keeps on living forever on the internet. But I'm probably not playing much more Civ 5 again. Hopefully Civ 7 is excellent. I would love to play some multiplayer Civilization again at some point in my life. It won't roll Care Bear. It's rolled every other person on the entire list like twice. Right, I'm gonna add. I'm just gonna force it. I'm gonna add 300 tickets to Care Bear, and then roll it again. All right, there we go. All right, first roll. Who knew? Okay. All right, we got our team name, chat. We're halfway through the run. All right, these are Council Archers. And I'm going to add tickets for Hayakim and Brick Hustler. Also, if you enjoyed the Civ 5 content, which presumably you did if you're coming to my channel to donate and tell me about the YouTube stuff, you'll find that I play a lot of strategy games that appeal to a lot of people who like Civ-style games. So you might find that you find something you like here anyways. I know a lot of people got duped into playing Battle Brothers through this channel. And I hear the same with Darkest Dungeon too. Sir wanted to change his build earlier in chat. Well, he can edit that whenever he wants, right? Waiting on proper fits for Arender, Zeldis, and Nallard. Correct. In that order. Alright. We've got our people. I need council builds for these fucking archers, but not till they level, but they're all named, so that's like 90%. Now we gotta deal with the crisis of the fact that we've got a million dudes chasing us. We'd kill one of those raiders. You guys remember this? It was some time ago when we unpaused. Back in the day. Also, I have to leave in like 2 more minutes, or like 15 minutes here. Alright, well, let's move slowly. Okay, maybe they'll spread out a little bit.
A kind gesture.
What are they doing? Perfect. Yes. Thank you, Baracus, for the $9. You'd like to be a eunuch. I'm gonna hire a fucking eunuch for you. I don't hire them very often, but I'll do it. A man who just lost his balls ought to have a eunuch if he wants it. You know how to spell eunuch? E-U-N-U-C-H? Right? Got that. Yep. Not a word you type very often, it turns out.
Eunuch.
Yeah. Man who's been castrated. Okay. Added. Alright. Thanks, Phrase. We're gonna go for these raiders real quick. Because there's raiders, we can bring the archer too, because they don't have range. They have throwing weapon. It'd be so bad to die to a raider throwing weapon. Yeah, okay. Right. All of them have shields. If I retreat from this fight and then re-engage, do some of them not have shields? This is not killable by this team. Not really. Maybe if I could find like some fucking fortification up here. The equipment has not stayed the same since the last fight we retreated from. So only if you kill one. Thanks, Andre. That's actually really useful. See, this is low value for us. These weapons are all bad for us. It's a tier 2 cleaver, tier 1 sword, tier 2 mace. That's the only weapon we care about. We care a lot about the armors, but there's the armor we want most is actually on this guy, who is the most dangerous weapon for us. They all are shields. There's just no way we can take this in any sort of reasonable way. All right, so we retreat from this, unfortunately. Lucky ass shots in the face, sure, but it's not worth rolling on. I mean, like, maybe you get what, one shot where you have a freebie roll before they close the distance, so not worth. All right, we'll go by, kill the thugs, and maybe come back and see if it changed anything. I'm not sure if it did or didn't, but right now we're tanking. This is the second fight we've retreated in a row, which is really bad for your team morale. I think you lose, like, I think you might lose renown for retreating too. I think it might be 100 renown or something. We're gonna quickly step by here. Me? Yep. All right. We fighting this many? I mean, maybe in the forest this could be good. I don't tend to like reduce mobility early fights. More reasonable. Bows are still gonna fuck our day up, especially if they get headshots at my archers. But I mean, who's ever heard of a raider or a thug hitting a headshot? I mean, truly, let's be honest. When was the last time you saw that happen? Months and months ago, right? Maybe years ago. Oh, I did not mean to skip the second turn. Okay. Yes, if all you people weren't fucking trash. Double hits. No problem. No shield here, unfortunately. Maybe we can break them before it matters. Okay, so he's gone. Something we can do about that. Right. Got a hat. A spear. A lot of level ups. And a win. Our team needed a win, so that's good. Alright, so meme spear was... I think it was a Colossus gifted build, right? Gotta double check. Alright, this is Mr. Bucket. Yeah, I gotta reorder these. I should reorder them now. Alright, hold on. Still on the wrong scene, aren't I? I'm still in the spreadsheeting scene. Okay, we'll fix that real quick. He wants crippling strikes on this eventually. I think this needs duelist. I'm gonna assume he means spear wall. Bro. Okay. Yeah, the Raiders, if they'd stop trying so hard, would be really nice. With this here. Okay. I think it's supposed to be a Spedum build. Spedums don't have spear wall, so it's probably not a Spedum build. We're one ahead of... No, we aren't. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can take Spear Mastery there. Some early value out of that. 6 is the one before. Is normally Underdog. Underdog's still on here. Is Lone Wolf at the same spot as Underdog on the actual fucking build? I think this is actually a Lone Wolf. Early Lone Wolf. Okay. And it's Nimble. And it's Footwork. And it's Reach Advantage. Venom has Spear Wall. Oh, I'm thinking that. No, what is the stupid spear that you attack with in melee range? I think you're thinking of Warspork. How do I stun with that spear then? The Spedum has a second attack stun. Are you sure it has Spear Wall? Oh, I'm thinking the Godin Dog. Okay. I see. Advantage. See, but there's no synergy here. There's no synergy between any of this. Why are we doing a two-handed spear wall build? Like, reach advantage protects you when you get hit from successful attacks with a two-handed weapon. So the thing with spear wall though is the minute your spear wall actually connects, they're not in melee range with you. And the minute, I mean, I guess maybe like for the 1 round, you get 1 round of very high melee defense. Helps versus polearm enemies. Good point. Good point. Right. I'll just move reach advantage down to the end of the build. We can try that powerful extra part out later. All right. What have I lost? Recover. Okay. Okay, imagine, for example, chat, if we pulled reach advantage out and put in duelist. Look how much better that build becomes. Now we've got plus 20 accuracy on our spear wall instead of plus 10. We have the ability to pop a shield out if we need it. We actually might have some value in doing damage with the spear. We can maybe take advantage of a famed spear if we find it. Now imagine if we like removed crippling strikes and put in fucking fearsome. It's probably better here. Well, he called it a crippling build. Maybe chat, if you guys see Mr. Bucket, we can ping him and ask. Fearsome, let's go. I'm not changing crippling office until he gives permission for that. I feel like everything up to here is fine. So this is actually reach advantage what he wants. I mean, you could imagine this too with this spear guy. You could actually run a fucking net or a grenade in your offhand, in your main hand rather. You wouldn't get the two-handed damage bonus on the spear, so maybe you wouldn't be able to. But anyways, all right, let's try this. So that looks like a mostly reasonable port of this. These two will be the final things I build anyways on this build, and if these end up being fearsome and duelist, that'd be great. If they don't, so be it. We can live with it. All right. So either way, this Colossus is gifted student. Okay. All right. Easy Colossus. You gotta remember he doesn't want to die. All right, the flail spec. Flail spec is Colossus gifted student. Flail mastery. It seems fine. All right. Ooh, ooh. Oh no. Oh, always a bit of a bummer. Is there dodge by chance on this flail spec? I don't think there was. Okay. Nope. All right. Fine. Get a lot of other stats in there. Oh, that's a good start. It's unfortunate they aren't melee attack and melee defense stats, but these are still very valuable stats, and rolling on triple fours is fine. They're all three of these categories are good on this brother. Okay. All right. Itadiki. This is the early spear brother who has only student, right? As the first tier stat, so I don't have a choice about that, unfortunately. I copy the chat builds to the main build sheet. Maybe. Probably won't get to that today. I gotta get going here very shortly. Maybe after this next raider fight. Maybe tomorrow then. Alright, so this is the tank spec over here. Has 48 resolve already is pretty nice. You can take that later. I think I'm taking a 3 melee attack roll on this too. So what then? 3 HP or 3 stam? We always get 3s here. You can roll on Colossus first. I think I love pizza. The tank, does it ever rotate? Build? I can't remember. I think it doesn't, right? Maybe it did. If it does have rotate, I want the stam. If it doesn't, I don't. Probably. This is Magris. Does have rotate. Okay. It's fine. This Colossus, presumably. I just was looking, but I immediately forgot. Yes. Good. D3 is still very low. We gotta get that going. Okay, and then we have...
You have returned.
Hey, you Dogger B. Resub? Alright, so we have 2 archers here. These are council archers. Which means we have rolled the internet for the people least interested in building good builds and put them together in one room where they can coordinate the absolute trashiest builds we can find. What have they come up with, chat? What have they done? How have they used this time? I know. Also archer builds. Yeah, I swear, Dogert, like I end up greeting every sub like 2 to 3 times a month for resubs, and I guess I really don't mind, but it's just weird, whatever the hell's going on. All right, so we have these for our ranged. We have a throwing banner. I'm interested. Throwing banner is something I've never dealt with. I don't know if either of these guys can do it. I think one of them has good resolve, but I'm not sure about these ones. Overwhelm initiative gunner, a rally gunner, a rally gunner? And thrower crossbow. God, they didn't really give me a lot to choose from here, did they, chat? Can't even give a straight face looking at these. All right. So let's just take a quick look at our brothers back here. I already built all the good archers. So, council ranged here with 42 resolve. What if we made the superstitious? What if we moved Zardov? They're all council ranged? Fuck, they are. Alright, well, they're all council ranged. So I can just fucking live with this. What if we made a superstitious banner? There's no downside to superstitious banner. Well, I mean, there is. The downside is your superstitious procs right before you go into a fight, and then your banner does nothing. But I mean, the upside is you can just choose not to fight fights that require a banner when you have superstitious procced, potentially. This guy does have 42 resolve and a resolve star. He's also not going to be leveling anything besides HP. I mean, he'll be leveling HP and stamina and ranged attack, and that's basically it. Probably. Can we make a superstitious banner out of that? 42 is pretty low for a banner, but I don't actually think it matters very much, to be honest, on banners. He also rolled quite low on initiative, right? 104. Made him a fearsome gunner. Yeah, but I want to try this throwing banner guy. Like, it sounds like a always worse regular banner to me, but I mean, how does it even work? I guess it works probably very similar to how the whip banner works. Can't I wait with the banner? I could, but I could get double duty out of here. Like, okay, there's a bunch of things. Let's talk through this here, like from a value perspective here. I'm gonna have to leave in fucking 10 minutes too. Okay, so if we build this guy a banner, what do we get out of this? Well, we never want to attack with the banner, so that's nice. We can just we can ignore melee attack all the way up. So we can run fucking throwers here. He basically is a thrower chat who has a banner when we need it. Presumably he's taking, I guess I gotta look at the build again. Let's look at it on stream. Does he have, it's an interesting idea. It's unique. I haven't seen this suggestion before. So, if we were to build this, Fortified Mind, Rally, Throw Spec, Quick Hands, Nimble, Duelist, Recover, Killing Frenzy, Berserk. There's Fortified Mind in there? There is Fortified Mind in there. There's no Colossus. So you level, what? RA. Resolve. And then a mix of fatigue and HP. Are we at PS5 now? Yeah. Fix chat. I know you guys were worried about it. Could be fun. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this on the Superstitious banner. Haven't seen the build. Let's try it. There's no fearsome in there. There's no fearsome in here though. What are we doing with all of our extra resolve? Why is there no fearsome in this build? It doesn't fucking fit, right? The gunner? And I have Expo specs, not a gunner. Oh, you're not pinging me, you're pinging somebody else. Rally gunner. I could also make this 45 mine rally, Expo mastery, gifted nimble. Nah, see the fight you want. The problem with the rally gunner is the fight there's two fights you want a banner in, right? And they are, you want a banner versus Geist, and you want a banner versus Orc Warlords. And you don't actually need, like, Orc Warlords is the same fight you want a gun. Like, a gun is good versus large amounts of Orc Young. Not particularly good versus zombies. I don't think that makes a lot of sense, but the thrower kind of makes some sense. Like, there's a lot of fights where I don't actually need the banner, but I could use a thrower. No, I don't need fucking fearsome. I'm all against fearsome, Andre. But it's just some people have been trying to convince me fearsome is good, and if it's ever gonna be good, it's gonna be good on a fucking thrower who always hits for 15 or more damage too. Well, I guess maybe you don't, because you're already hitting for 15 damage. It's gonna hypothetically it would be good on someone to take advantage of the minus morale rolls, but yeah. One mana versus orcs. I would love to see you converse with Gravebees about fearsome, since you both are tend to be strongly opinionated, and unlike myself, who is of course the idea. All right, we're doing it. This is going to be Zardov. Zardov is going to be the thrower banner. A council special. Okay. No Colossus is really terrifying on this though. I didn't see a single defense. So I do have one question. Okay, let's bring this up again, chat. Because looking at this one more time, right? Like, here's the issue, right? Where the fuck are we gonna get the stats to get HP here? I guess here. Because we're not gonna be able to level HP enough. What is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We get 2 at 11 because of that. So if we do this instead, if we bumped it around and hook. Has to be quick hands ahead of that. I guess we don't need it. I guess maybe you can do that. But I just delete accidentally because I have 2 of these. Accidentally remove something. This is Frenzy and Berserk. What did I remove, chat, accidentally here? No, I think recover is going to be pretty good on that. Throwers use a lot of stamina, and recover on your banner tends to be sanity. But I accidentally deleted one of these things, chat. I don't remember what the fuck it was. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Up 2 here, right? Gotta be duelist, right? Deleted dodge. I probably deleted duelist, right? Gotta have duelist on a throwing spec. No Pathfinder. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and set assigned. All right, I'm gonna take a little HP first. Survivability purposes. I'm gonna run Colossus first. Okay. Council is one of the throwers. What thrower? Low resolve. I've played this build, I think. Overwhelm Initiative Gunner. Initiative over 130, ranged attack HP. And it runs dodge. Also student dodge, quick hands throwing, overwhelm, nimble, duelist, relentless. Alright. Can we make this that dude? What are we actually looking at? Working at 107. We're gonna have to level initiative multiple times on this build. Well, do that right now. What was the fucking leveling priorities again? I don't even think it levels Stam. Maybe it doesn't. Ranged attack, HP, initiative. Initiative over 130. Doesn't say anything about leveling fatigue. How can it be a fucking... It's not a thrower. It's a gunner. The gunner slash crossbow. Okay. I think I can keep it at 97 fatigue then, chat. Alright. Alright. Class of student dodge. Alright, finally, we've got... Oh, so I didn't level, so we're good. Okay, let's take this next fucking raider group. So, I need to go. Okay. Do we know if this respawn... Does it change? I guess we could just check real quick. Just Alt F4 beforehand. I tend to be okay without the extra ammo. I like it in Monolith, but I don't really like archers at all in Monolith because the fucking Necros chew them up so much. Okay, chat. I think we're done for the day. I want to fight this fight. It's really annoying that... Are they chasing us, I wonder? Yeah, they are. Okay. Well, let's lead them this way. Faster than us as poachers. We'll take them with this caravan. And that's where we'll start the stream tomorrow. Alright guys, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna get this chat stuff figured out. Get the chat builds in. Should be some kind of fun things coming out of it. We're already seeing some different stuff. Got some people who are a little bit better matched. So I think the start will be a little bit smoother. I think the biggest issue with last run, although we were powering through it, was essentially mismatch between what people were trying to do and the stats we were seeing. I'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. US Central, for a full day of Battle Brothers. In the meantime, I'm going to go pour alcohol down my throat until I forget about some of these builds. So wish me luck, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.